Hi guys, Thomas and Friends 47 here, and today we're going to be taking a look at something extra special. And as you've seen by the title, I know you're excited for this. I'm excited to show you this. So recently I've been doing a lot of Bachmann customs. I've customized a Bachmann to Trackmaster Sodor fuel tanker and tar tanker. I've also customized a brake van and a troublesome truck. But, I haven't done an engine yet. And I'm like, well, what if we change that? So without further ado, I want to introduce you to the Bachmann to Trackmaster Custom James. Now, it looks a little bit weird. I get it because this wheel obviously is missing. It's also non-powered. However, I have a feature that I built to go with that. So I already have all that sorted out. But I do want to show you what it looks like and, show you what I've done to it. Alright, so here's a view from the front, and you'll notice that I've left the bogey wheels. I made a decision that when I made this model to leave those bogey wheels. And he's actually using the HO scale wheels for these. All I've done is widen the axle. Here's the other side as well, and you'll notice that these wheels here, and what I had to do to widen these out, I had to remove the entire motor shell, so there's nothing in here, it's all hollow. Here, there, when I tap it. The eye mechanism is still here, but not the motor part, just the connected joints inside of the face plate. I removed the entire motor section, so all that was left was bare space, and you can see it just barely peeking through right there. And I used those axles, used toothpicks for axles, to widen the wheels out. I had to go in and sand the inside of the wheel cover right here and here, and all of this had to be hollowed out, and then I had to just barely squeeze the wheels in over the track. This side of the tender doesn't look so hot, but you can see it here, and I had to take these off and reposition and reglue them, but I did use the HO scale wheels underneath there, and those are just rolling on bare Trackmaster track. I also left the original Bachmann tender link. I, of course, gave him a Trackmaster 2 coupler, and you can see the beautiful buffer detail that Bachmann's done, and a view from the other side as well. I also wanted to show this shot too. Alright, so before I do a first run of James, I want to say, first off, it was a very rewarding experience. I'm still debating on whether or not to put a false wheel here. I don't like false wheels, but I also don't like seeing that space. I'll decide on that. Let me know in the comments what you think I should do too, and we'll consider that. This was the hardest Bachmann to Trackmaster model that I've ever done. However, I have proved that it can be done. Is it hard? Oh yeah. Do I recommend it? No. Unless you are, please understand too, if you are under the age of 18, always ask a parent or an adult before you customize any of your trains, even if you're over 18. If you live with your parents, grandparents, guardian, whatever, always ask, because there was a potential that I could mess up this model. And after this customization work, James is never going to run under his own power on HO scale track again. It can't be undone. So make sure that, your parents, parental guardian, whatever, they know before you do this that there is that risk. On the other hand, it's very rewarding. I love the detail that Bachmann gives, like the buffers, the headlamp, everything on this model. I just love it. But anyway, that's enough about this customization. Talking about it, let's see it run in action. Okay, so remember that custom car that you may have seen a video on? This is why I made it, to power this unit. You'll also notice back here he's pulling a blue troublesome truck, my Bachmann and Trackmaster tanker, and Bachmann to Trackmaster brake van. And the reason I've chosen these cars here, not only because they're Bachmann, but they also resemble are actually the cars that came with this set. When I got James, he came with a blue Bachmann troublesome truck. This is just a Trackmaster 2 troublesome truck. And it came with this tanker that I've customized in Trackmaster, and this brake van that I've customized in a Trackmaster. So I want to tell you that before we see a first run, but without further ado, let's watch James run on this short layout. Alright, so all in all, I'm very proud of this engine. Uh-oh, he's sticking a little bit there. Even though he's not a perfect runner, it's because of those trailing wheels, he still runs pretty nice, and I'm pretty proud of how the overall look worked out. All in all, I'm very proud and I'm happy and thankful that it turned out as good as it did. It won't be getting much runtime on my layout because I'm mostly going to use it for decoration purposes on the layout. But yeah. Anyway, this is Thomas Friends 47 signing off. I hope you've enjoyed this look at my Bachmann and Trackmaster James. Thanks for watching.